Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Good day. How are you? I took a little moment. This reminded me of the beginning of when I first started my YouTube, and I found comfort YouTubing while driving. It eased up my anxiety and consciousness of the recording because I had to focus on my driving and made me learn to be comfortable with being recorded to share. I've come a long way. Hello, welcome. So I felt the nudge because I'm spending some time with myself. As you can see, it's snowing, which is why I'm not outside, because it's cold. But I want to be outside, so I haven't gone inside. And so I've just been spending some time, in myself. Hey, and I just felt the nudge to further explore and get up close and personal more in my own way. And I took a moment before I hit record. So, but if we go back and we travel our Akashic line of memory, right? Memories don't live like people do. It's only up to you. I don't know the words. But all I get is memories don't live like people do. I don't know. I was more on the dance floor. Less singing another word. I was dancing. Used to be a reggae fanatic. Oh my gosh. Anyways, reminiscent. So, I love to dance. I'm always dancing. You can catch me dancing. You should see me shaking my ass. As reserved and as, whatever as I can seem or be. Freak leak. Alright, so, anyways. Let me stop. So, what was I saying? So I was spending time with myself. I was traveling down memory lane, talking about reggae. Oh, yeah, memories, right? Well, what were we talking about? This is why I can never be bored. We're going forever. What was we saying? Shit. Anyways, the comfortability part, just this growth spurt, just understanding the placement. Memories don't live like people do. There we go. Thanks. They don't. That goes deep for me right now. What do you mean memories don't live like people do? Because usually when you're in your memories, you're in a different place, time, and setting. And if you're still stuck in that memory, then you're stuck in time somewhere, right? And let's talk about that too. Let's get you out of there. Right? Let's get you progressive in your, mojo. Get your mojo back, right? In terms of movement. If that's the path and journey you're on, it's not for everybody. What do you mean it's not for everybody? It means not everybody's going to put in the amount of effort or the same amount of effort that you put into your own evolution in theirs. Some are just here, and that is their evolution. Even if it doesn't seem clear to you, it's not meant to be clear for you. It's not your evolution. Right? So, anyways, what were we saying? It's like this I guess this is like a continuation. We're talking about transformation station. Okay, welcome. This is your first time here. I got eclectic taste, my dear. So there goes my eccentricities coming out in a unique format of expression that you're either with or you're not. And if you're not, you're welcome to leave and Keep it moving joyfully and evolutionary for yourself. You know, it is what it is. But there's mana in this whole development. And I'm glad it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, what were we saying? Yeah. So if you're new here, welcome. Hi. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go in this little spin of whatever comes and transcribes. Let it be for our evolutionary purpose at these times as we go through these transformer lines that we are empowered by in our sense of awakening to our sense of self and knowing. To know thyself is to be truth. What do you speak of? I speak of to be real and true to me. I must be most real and honest with me. Go to our backstory of last video. The advice given, gifted, uplifted in mindset of response to many of others' systems in terms of instilling those seeds of thought processes that you do with that as you need. You know, it's not my job to do for you what you must do for you, but we can be the seed of breed of need of exampling. Doesn't make it perfect throughout the whole entire thing, where you are a human forgetting many kind of things and you just like, okay, I learn it too. But when you awaken to that sense of deja vu and that line becomes poop, you just gotta activate too. It's like, all right, come on, stop it. You can't play dumb forever, right? So, but you could be numb for a long ass time. So we get into this space, right, of no longer being a space cadet in our own lives and acting like everything is always fine because we gotta be the example, the positive, the thing that being positive and being the example and stuff like that doesn't come with a falseness to it. You gotta be real as can be, right? So go back to that other video, right? I'll link it here too, because it's all about this transformation station that we are on, right? Transformation, transition, transformation, waves. We got waves up in here, waves. Let me get this wave. Well, you better get on your motherfucking surfboard for real in every kind of way. Like, you better ride that wave and you better know how to ride. You better turn and move your body every single time. That's why I like to dance. I like, let me dance because I can. Right? When everything else falls apart, I'm gonna shake my ass. Right? Sometimes it's not like that either. Right? Let's be real. But there we go with the being real. Right? Most real we should always be, even when we're not ready to be real with others or the rest of the world. You don't need to if you don't want to. Be to yourself all you want, right? But don't lie to yourself, right? So this state of awakening, right? There's no more sugarcoating your own bullshit kind of thing, right? And just seeing without the picture paint you want to paint and whitewash. Reminds me of that fairy card, the whitewash, the Mr. Rocks, or I don't even know what card it is, but I just see it in my mind. The fixer card. What the hell? Right, with the lion card. Okay, but anyways, it's in my mind, right? I'm articulating it for the world at this time. Haha, hip hip hooray, and now I can get on my sway and swing of things without much resistance. Right? So that's part of it too. This transformation station, there's no more now resistance from you in certain kind of areas and certain kind of realities. I'm not resisting what I see anymore about external things outside of you that you got no control over, right? It is what it is, right? No longer am I going to subject myself to an environment that don't feel good, right? I'm not going to numb myself to not feel that or subject myself to that just because I can just to spare you your feelings, right? Because you think about the whole and the picture, and you want to do what's right, and so you become this martyr in this life, and you're just like, oh, I'm doing thing. Nah, that's not doing what's right, because it's in diminishment of you. How is that right too? No. This misconstrue of that. Slapping on the one cheek. Again. Yes. Oh, dungeon days. That story in every kind of way. Oh my gosh. I was supposed to be talking about that. This what just popped into my mind about sharing at another time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not there yet. It's a storyline that the spirit has been on my ass to share for a couple of years now. I just want you to know that when I get to the point of sharing and then I reference this video whenever that time comes, please understand that this was years in the making, because I'm just advised that I'm advised strong. And there's just we're each on our own it's 11:11. We're each on our own time zone, and there's no time, and it's even taken my headspace a while to even process it from this perspective without being hard on myself. Wow. It's like, because we could be so hard on ourselves, unkind. And you stop that. Transformation time. I'm going to be kinder to myself. Softer. Right? Because we've been hardened. Right? And it's interesting too, because in this transformation stage, part of what the other video that I just recorded and uploaded from a couple of hours ago, that I never got to the point, and I'm remembering it now. Continuation. Ooh, that's how it works. Flowgasmic now, right? I forgot about the point that I was trying to make over there about this point that I'm receiving now in a much later time for another video, and I may have just lost it. I didn't lose it. So it's like making the point from the other videos that we're not exempt, even though you're in an evolved state of being and stuff like that. It's a transformation stage, please. But every transition, every transformation has its own leveling system, and depending on what it is for and who it's for and who's on it and all this kind of shit, it's going to be individualized and different for each and every one of us, because we're each on our own unique journey. And so when we enter each stage of transformation, we go immediately back into the flowing other state of it, transition, right? So it's because it's fluid. It's like DNA, like, it intertwines in that kind of way. What you're making is up to you, So so in your transformation state, you enter this new transition because you have to adapt to the transformation state now, right? Like, so here we're still not exempt from old behaviors, patterns, and conditionings of ways of doing things. We're more conscious of it so that we can alchemize it and fix it, right? But there's still little traps, right? That, because we're, again, healing in the same environment that made us sick. So there's going to be certain things that, even as awakened and conscious as you can be, there's still going to be some shadowy things that can linger on or or attach themselves to you, because it's ingrained into your behavior patterns and systems, conditionings, right? So you're just like, it can go unchecked because it goes unseen. It's like a regular behavior, you know what I mean? So, when you awaken to these consciousness of those kind of things, those are the kind of things too, like, yeah, I do a lot behind the scenes with other people, helping them to better identify those things that they might not see. You know what I mean? In terms of, what is it that I'm not seeing? You know what I mean? Dr. Me. Originally, when I went to college the first time when I graduated, out of high school. I graduated top 10 out of my graduating class, and I had a scholarship for pre-med. And anyways, all that changes with experience and time, right? So I love to learn because I'm inquisitive about life. What was I saying? I don't remember now. Right. What was that? I'm coughing. Anywho. It's like the statement is, don't behave or act in the same behaviors in your now new space. Don't think in the same way either. And that could be a tricky part. Because you may not even realize or catch every single one of those thought streams or speaking. I'm big on language. This is another thing I do with others, people. I've been doing this shit since junior high school. Legit. Before it became a thing. But it's a method that actually is very helpful when you apply it, though, and you do it. You gotta do it. You can't do it once and say, nah. You gotta be consistent with the mofo, right? Fixing your language. Everything. People get annoyed with me with this, but then don't ask me to help you. I'm sharing with you what has been done. You understand? And we all have our moments, but it's the dedication, consistency that you put into these things, which you're doing, right? You're tapping in, turning in with me. If not, you're wanting to do, right? And if not, you're here for other reasons, and I ain't addressing y'all right now, but I just say hi to everyone. And, right, so it's just interesting. So in this transformed state of you do, because and you activated, right? Right? Be mindful that there may be thought streams and patterns of behavior that can be shown to you if you look for the opening to see this leveling of extra development in your flow stream of evolutionary seeds, to be able to better identify the old pattern that's presenting itself in your new space that needs to be transmuted. And the way into transmutation, see, in the last couple of videos we were talking about transition period, transformation period, and now I'm mentioning transmutation. Right? Transmutation is not on you. Transmutation is the calculation of what you do and what it creates. So don't be like, I'm going to be transmutating things. Nah, with your action, you create the elixir, the fixer to create the osmosis of transmutation, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you create that with the transition and transformation, creating transmutation. It's like if transition and transformation had sex, transmutation is their baby. Real shit. Okay, so so figure where you are in this equation and get on your dues. Alright, I gotta go. Okay. Love and divine alchemy to each and every one of you. Thank you.